Hello, good morning once again. Welcome to our week 2 for our organization and management quarter 1 subject. So, this is Mrs. Lori A. Develos, your OM teacher. I hope that you still remember our topic for week 1. So, sino ang nakakaalala kung anong pinag-usapan natin? So, during the first one, we discussed all about the different functions and roles of managers. So I hope that after discussing the topic ay mas lalo pa kayong naging eager to be a manager. For this week, we're about to discuss environmental forces and environmental scanning. So, ano nga ba ang mga negosyo na pwede kong itayo? If I still remember, na-mention ko during our week 1 na kung ano yung hilig mo, as much as possible, yun ang i-put up mong negosyo. So ngayon, ano ba ang mga dapat kong gawin? Tandaan, if ever that I'm going to put up a business. So at the end of the lesson, you are expected to analyze various forces, elements influencing local and international business environment using pest and SWOT strategies. Analyze the forms and economic roles of business organizations, and differentiate the phases of economic development and its impact to business environment. So those are the objectives. For your learning task 1, answer the questions below. Write your answers in your answer sheet. So this task can be found on page 15 in your module. So this is just 2 questions. So that is the learning task 1. Let's proceed. Environmental forces and scanning. How important at bakit kailangan gawin? Ano nga ba ang environmental scanning? Seeks for and sorts through data about the environment. So, ibig sabihin, matitingin ka, lalabas ka, you gather data from your environment. Business environment is classified into 2. What are those? The external business environment, which refers to factors or elements outside the organizations that may affect either positively or negatively the performance of the organization, and the other one is the internal business environment, which refers to the factors or elements within the organization that may affect either positively or negatively the performance of the organization. So here, don't be confused. While once we are talking about organization, we are talking about the business. So, external business environment. Sabi natin sa environmental scanning, you are going to go out. So, mag-survey ka. Ano ba ang hindi pa available na negosyo sa lugar ko? So, pag nalaman mo na, iisipin mo yung external and internal business environment. Pag ito ang pinut up kong business, ano ang pwede kong maging kalaban? Ano ang pwede kong maging consequences outside your business environment? Kapag sinabi naman natin internal, ito yung mga posible kong makaharap. For example, magtatayo ako ng sari-sari store. So, baka kamukat-mukat mo, may mga katabi ka naman. Napapansin nyo ba na sa lugar natin halos magkakatabi ang mga sari-sari store? So, that is one example. Components of the external business environment. Economic situations, that is the first one, may affect management practices in organizations. Once we say economic situations, unang-una mo nang titingnan ay ikaw. Kaya ko ba ang ganitong negosyo? Magkano ang kailangan kong puhunan or capital? How about my customers? Kung ako ang magpuput up ng negosyo as much as possible, my customers should be those people from all walks of life. Ibig sabihin, kimayaman, kimahirap, may pinag-aralan, wala, can afford to buy my products. So yun yung economic situations. Next, socio-cultural situations include the customers' changing values and preferences, such as being health conscious, no? Especially nowadays, na bawal tayong lumabas, so ano ang in na business? Delivery services. maliban doon, nagiging health conscious na rin. Dati, kung mabili ang mga pagkain, ang main ingredients, for example, ay pork or karne ng baboy, ngayon hindi na. Vegetarian or those ingredients in which ang main ingredients ay vegetables. So, yon. Next, political-legal situations. Refer to national or local laws, international laws, and rules and regulations that influence organizational management. Maglalagay ako ng business, hindi lang ganun kadali yon. Nasa isang pitik mo lang ng daliri mo may business ka na, no. May capital? Anong mga kailangan kong i-secure para maging legal ang aking negosyo? So susundan natin batas sa barangay, batas sa munisipyo, and the national law. Next, technological situations involve the use of varied types of electronic gadget within the organization. One example nowadays, very in sa business yung online selling. So dapat hindi ka man mag-online selling, you know how to use gadgets. Next, world and ecological situations are related to the increasing number of global competitors and markets. So, ito ang business ko. Dapat ang business mo ay maging eco-friendly din. Yung mga ginagamit mong pagbabalutan. So, isang halimbawa na yon. Dati, pag bumili tayo sa Jollibee or sa McDonald's, for example, ng pagkain, ang pinagbabalutan ay styro. Ngayon, hindi na po. Napansin niyo po ba yon? Na box na gawa sa karton na ang kanilang pinagbabalutan. Bakit? Kasi nga, pinangangalagaan na ang ating kapaligiran. Next, specific business environment. So, ito na yon. Una, stakeholders are parties likely affected by the activities or the organization. So, kung family business yan, kayo-kayo lang ang stakeholders. Pero kung korporasyon, merong ibang kasama. Customers are those who patronize or buy products and services of the business. Alam naman natin yun. Suppliers are those who ensure availability or delivery of the products to their customers. So, for example, ako, kahit papano ay, pag may nag-order sa akin ng mga lutong pagkain, I have to consider the suppliers. Dapat meron lang akong isang kinukuhanan ng aking mga supplies or suki baga. Next, pressure groups are special interest groups that try to extend influence on the organization's decisions or actions. Next, investors or owners provide the company with the financial supports it needs. And the last one is the employees work for the company in exchange of salaries or wages or other considerations. So sa mga malalaking kumpanya, ay meron na silang mga empleyado. So, you have to take care of them. Once you are in a business, and especially if it is a big one, it's not only the customers na kailangan mong pangalagaan, kundi para mas maging maayos ang takbo ng iyong negosyo at umunlad, pati mga empleyado mo ay kailangan mong pangalagaan. Give to them all the benefits na kailangan nila. Nang sa ganon ay ganahan silang magtrabaho. Components of the internal business environments. So we have this what we call SWOT, SWOT. Is a business or strategic planning technique used to summarize the key concepts or components of your strategic environment. So ano ang SWOT? Ito yung strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Sa bawat business ay hindi ito nawawala ang SWOT na ito. So example, maglalagay ka ng business, grocery store. Sige, grocery. Ano ba ang strength na meron sa business na yon. So, when you go out from to the community at nalaman mo na walang grocery stores, pwede na yon. That is considered a strength. Ito na talagang itatayo ko kasi wala. Sari-sari store meron. Pero iba po ang grocery store sa sari-sari store. So, that can be considered as a strength. May puhunan naman ako. So, pwede yon. How about the weakness? Kailangan kong maghanap ng supplier. Ano pa? Kailangan kong maghanap ng tao. Kailangang mura ang paninda ko or pangmasa. Those are the weaknesses. How about the opportunities? Lahat ng pwedeng ipasok sa grocery stores ay pwede mong ilagay. Diba? Sa 7-Eleven nga, hindi lang sila basta mga pagkain, meron na sila nung mga, diba? Mga ready to eat, yung hot dog, something like that. So, yun. Then, threat. Ano ba ang pwedeng dahilan para ako'y kabahan? Para ako ay malugi? That is what we mean by threat. So, again, in every business, this should have to be considered. The components of environmental scanning are the development of a competitive mindset, considering of future business scenarios, business predictions, or forecasting, and benchmarking. Magpuputap ako ng business na ganito. Maybe 1 to 2 years from now, makakapag-put up ulit ako ng isa pang grocery store sa ibang lugar. So kapag tayo ay may gagawin, always think of the positive side of it. Diba? Kahit naman sa mga pangyayari sa buhay natin. Huwag mong tingnan ang negative. Lagi mong titingnan ang positive na nangyari sa iyo. Same true sa negosyo, sa isang organization. Kung may pasaway kang empleyado, for example, look on the positive side of it. Pasaway siya. Ano bang naidudulot ito sa akin? Humahaba ang pasensya ko. Same true sa inyo. Hindi agad nakapagpasa ng output. Pwede ko lang ibagsak yon kasi ang haba na ng deadline. No? So always look on the positive side. Next, benchmarking is the process of measuring or comparing one's own products, services, and practices with those of the recognized industry leaders in order to identify areas of improvement. Halimbawa, paano ko pa mai-improve ang aking negosyo? May milk teahan sa kabila. Milk tea din ang negosyo ko. Paano or ano ang gagawin ko para mas angat ang produkto ko sa kanila? Angat in such a way na kahit paangatan mo ang produkto nila, hindi mo maaapakan ang taong may ganun ding negosyo. So that is what we mean by benchmarking. Mag-iisip ka. Sa kanila milk tea lang. Anong pwede kong gawin para mas lalong bumili sa akin ng ibang tao? Pwede kong dagdagan ng ibang produkto? Kasi sa negosyo, it is a competition. But see to it that you are a healthy competitors. No? Huwag mong sabayan ng inggit kapag ikaw ay makikipag-kompetensya. Forms of business organizations. Organization refer to a goal-directed, which is planning, deliberately structured or the organizing, group of people working together, which is leading, or to achieve result or controlling. Our first video, ito ay pinag-usapan na natin, di ba? Ito ay trabaho ng isang manager. So, yon. Business organization is a collection of people working together to achieve a common purpose and relation to their organization's mission, vision, goals, and objectives, sharing a common organizational culture. So, yun pala yun. Pag put up ka ng negosyo, dapat meron kang mission, vision. O, parang tayo lang sa DepEd, di ba? Ay, magpuput up ako ng ganitong negosyo para matulungan ko ang aking mga kapitbahay na walang trabaho, para makapag-provide ako ng healthy product sa aking mga kababayan. Kung ang empleyado ko ngayon ay 5, after 6 months, dapat 10 na. Diba? So that is what we mean by mission, vision, goals, and objectives. Next, what are the business organizations? So business organizations are as follows. Simple business organization. Number 1, are organizations with few departments, centralized authority with a wide span of control, and with few formal rules and regulations like single proprietorship. Ako ang may-ari, ako ang manager, ako ang kahera, ako lahat. Meron lang akong 2 tao. Ang utos ay manggagaling lamang sa akin. Simple business organizations yon. Functional business organizations are business organizations that group together those with similar or related specialized duties that introduce the concept of delegation of authority to functional managers like the personal manager. So, mas malaki na siya. Bakit? Kasi meron na siyang mga department. Next, divisional business. Organizations are made up of separate business units that are semi-autonomous or semi-dependent with a division head responsible for his or her unit's performance like corporations. So ano-ano ba ang mga business corporations sa ating bansa? Those are the example of divisional business. Profit business organizations are designed for the purpose of achieving their organization's mission, vision, goals, and objectives, and maintaining their organizational stability through income generation and profit-making activities. Lahat ng business na ang purpose ay kumita is considered as profit business organization. Then, next one is the non-profit organization. So, kabaliktaran siya ng profit organizations. Ito ba yung mga foundation? So, yon, non-profit organizations yon, are designed for the purpose of achieving their organization's mission, vision, goals, and objectives, providing service to clients without expecting monetary gains or financial benefits for their endeavors. So, ulitin ko, one example of non-profit organizations ay ang iba't ibang foundations na meron sa ating community or in general sa ating bansa. No? Next, open or flexible business. Organizations are formed to meet today's changing work environment. So, ito na yon. Yung mga usong business natin ngayon, pa-deliver, grab food, panda food, mga ganon. Then, yung live selling, examples dyan. Flexible. Nag-post lang, hindi na kontento, nag-live selling. So, yun, example yun of open or business organization. Pero pwede yung, di ba, minsan may mga nakikita tayong post, looking for resellers, ganon. So, yun. Other business forms that emerge due to changing work environment are team structures are small but focused like in collection purposes only. Matrix business organizations composed of experts and specialists belonging to different departments but work together as one in a project assigned to them. And then we have the project business. Structure works on a project basis only. So kung ano lang yung ibinigay, yun lang ang tatrabahuin. Boundaryless business organizations described to be flexible and unstructured, no barriers to information flow, completion of work is fast. We have the virtual business organizations. Workers are on a temporary basis to work on assigned projects and usually communicate electronically. Especially nowadays, nabawal tayong lumabas, so halos lahat ay work from home. Phases of economic development. The first one, or what we mean by economic development, is a process by which the economic well-being and quality of life of a nation are improved according to targeted goals and objectives, but also consider the social, political, cultural, and spiritual aspects of the country's growth. So kung bakit meron tayong mga infrastructures, bakit may mga ah, programa ang ating gobyerno because of the tax paid by the different business organizations that we have. Economic development phases are the stages involved in the total process of economic development in a particular country, which include economic growth, improvement of human development index, availability of benefits provided by science and technology, and the societal improvement of the opportunities and general welfare of its members. Kasi pag nag-put up tayo ng negosyo, especially if it's a big one, hindi lamang tayong mga namumuhunan ang nakikinabang, kundi napakarami. Unang-una na, of course, tayo, ang ating mga employees, the tax that we paid to our government, and then ang ating mga customers. Magkakadugtong kasi yun. No? Hindi yun pwedeng maghiwa-hiwalay. Then, kapag sinabi nating Human Development Index is a measure of a country's socio-economic and development based on data regarding life experiences and status of people. Kaya nga meron tayong mga natawag na nasa laylayan, mahirap, diba, mayaman, it is because of Human Development Index. So those are all about the different business components or environmental forces and environmental scanning. For your learning task number 2, in your answer sheet, do the activity below. Use colored pencils to show the diagrammatic framework of the firm and its competitive environment. Forces in a one-whole sheet of bond paper. Identify and list down the customers, rival firms, new entrants, and suppliers of Philippine Airlines or any known Philippine company. So, ano ang gagawin at paano gagawin? Ganito po yun, ABM. Hahanap kayo ng isang kilalang Philippine company. Ang dami nun. Isa lamang ang PAL, may Coca-Cola, may San Miguel. Basta madami siya. Tapos, gagamit kayo ng colored pencil. Paano? Gagawa kasi kayo ng diagrammatic framework. Ano ang ilalagay sa diagrammatic framework? Ito ay para doon sa inyong competitors, customers. So, halimbawa, piliin natin taong 2019. Gaano karami ang kanilang customers? Gaano karami ang kanilang rival firms? So, dalawa lang yun. So, gagawa ninyo ng diagram using the colored pencil. You're going to compare. Halimbawa, kung Philippine Airlines ang napili ninyo, ano ang kanilang mga rival company or mga competitors? Cebu Pacific is one. Air Asia is one. Madami yan. Just have a research. Then, gagawa ninyo ng diagram in terms of their customers and rival firms. So, yun. That's all for our week 2. Again, ang sagot ay sa yellow pad. Importante pong sagutan ang tagubilin at reflection. Pakipasa sa ating GC, pakilagyan ng week 2 para hindi ako malito. So good luck and congratulations for your week 2 learning.